It's 2:26 and I am in a rental. I have dropped off the vehicle. I have had a phone call with a friend from church who is now the president of the board, because the person who was supposed to hold that position this year was what is that? But oh, that's for moving that. Okay. They resigned because they felt they were not suited for the thing. So I'm in the rental. Talked to my friend. I have put the suggestion out there that to manage capacity, once we get church and stuff open, we have a volunteer ask me to leave if we hit 50%. If 50% is the number we're going to go for indoor church list. I said put my name at the top, and maybe we'll make it rotational. So if we actually reach the point where we have to decide who stays and who goes, we know who's on the list, we know who asks to go, and then they go to the bottom of the list next week. And then I'm like, oh, you know what? You know who would be good for this? The reopening committee. So I put that out their way as well. So I have been helpful to my congregation. I said, yes, please kick me out of the church services so that we can feel more comfortable and not have to answer this question of who do we turn away? There is no faith congregation that wants to do that. Nobody wants to do that. So this thing, they put me in this thing, and this thing has a push button start. Never messed with that before. There's, what is plus and minus on the shifter? I don't know what's happening. I don't know if that's the parking brake or what. Well, they got cool like nifty gadgets and stuff, but they have no place. They have no place for like a phone dock. It's a really sweet car though. I think it has Wi-Fi. There's a Wi-Fi sticker on the window. I should have asked them some questions. Anyway, I've already paired my Bluetooth to it so that I can listen to Spotify. But I need to go get some avocados, because if I don't get some avocados, I'm gonna lose my millennial mind. We had a little mix up. They were gonna try to put me in a truck, because I said that sounds like a really good idea, because we have crazy tall speed bumps. So she pulls up the truck. It's an F-150 with 4 doors. This would be perfect. This was like perfect for my very large children. If this repair takes too long and they're back in school, or the very tall speed bumps. But then they needed a credit card in my name. My mom came along because my dad was like, you shouldn't have to put this on your debit card. I have never had a credit card. I just use debit cards. This is probably the smartest decision I've ever made financially, because it's me. And so for a debit card, to put the charge on a debit card, it had to be in my name, and then they couldn't do it on the truck. So I'm in a Chevy Blazer, and it's pretty nice. And the keys are funny looking. And there's 2 of them, and they're tied together. Why do I need 2 of them tied together? I don't know, but it's really a nice car. Oh, wait a minute. It might not be a Blazer. Wait, Chevy Traverse or something, maybe. I don't even know what kind of car they gave me. Anyway, I'll take a look at the back when I get out and find out. But right now, I need some avocados, possibly some strawberries, and I think that'll be it. And I don't have my reusable bags with me. That's fine. I don't have a lot of energy left. I did walk the little couple of blocks to go to the rental place. I didn't have them pick me up because the map said 0.4 of a mile and mostly flat, and I'm like, it's a nice day. Didn't even need a jacket. I gotta go in the HEB now. Update. It's a Chevy Traverse with Montana plates. That's clout. That's clout in Texas. Because Montana may not be bigger than Texas, but it has more mileage per person. So, booyah. Or yeehaw. I don't know. I'm home. The store was crazy. It's 1:09. So, I ran out to go and get some sour cream and some fried onions, because you can't have green bean casserole without fried onions, but you absolutely can have fajitas without sour cream, especially if you have fresh avocados. But we had to have some sour cream anyway. I don't really want to talk about it. I wound up getting a burger from Sonic for dinner. He's a giant it's a Route 44. Yes. Unsweetened tea with sugar-free raspberry flavoring. This is a very underrated way of having the massive drink and not the massive amount of calories that go with it. So anyway, what I also did today, while I was out getting the French fried onions and getting the sour cream, I went, and the last 2 times I've done this, it was through the driver's side window. I got my 5G chip update. Now I have coverage over here and coverage here. So, I'm a little sore. And that's okay. Because it's been over 6 months, and I didn't know if I was going to have like a flu reaction like last time. Or I should say flu-style reaction. I didn't know how I was going to react this time, so I wanted to do this with my kids not here. And I got it done. I got the car dropped off, I got the rental picked up, and I got the tertiary fasciitis. Winning. Just really, really sore. So, I'm gonna blame it on the 5G. But I also noticed that my hair breakage, was getting really bad. My hair's not completely dry yet, and I swear this looks so much better when it's blended in. But I decided to go with my breakage and get some bangs. And this, it looks like bad 90s bangs. It can't be helped. I'm just going to try to scooch them off to the side. Blend them with the rest of my hair. And when a little bit pops out, at least it's going to look intentional rather than just looking ragged. So that'll be fine. I need it to settle a little bit. Otherwise, I'm going to have to get it in there with a hair straightener and go for intentional 90s bangs. Pray for me. So I took a long hot bath to help with the aches and pains. I was seated close to the magazines and books, and it's happened again. So, if I get enough of these, if I get enough of these, and this is the only one that I've bought new so far. I've been very tempted to pick up a couple at the library where they're old enough that they're selling them for super cheap. It's like, make a donation to the library and just get some of these books out of our way, please. Right? I've been tempted to get a few of those. Why is it always the Lindsay Sands novels? I have a problem. It's late. I'm gonna sleep. I watched the prequel movie for Twin Peaks, Fire Walk with Me. And so, well, the show is Twin Peaks and the movie is Twin Peaks, Fire Walk with Me. That was a bit much. That was a lot of stuff that they couldn't put in the show. That happened at the same time, but was not the causation for this. Man, but 90s bangs. So I'm sitting here and I'm like, okay, David Lynch, Kyle MacLachlan. He's fought Sting and been very confused by David Bowie. I don't know where I'm going with that. I have to sleep or I'm gonna fall down. And I don't know how comfortable I'm going to be able to get. Because while I use this arm less, I sleep on it. I have managed not to sleep on it in the past, particularly when it involved getting shoulder surgery. So I think I'll be able to figure it out tonight. But I'm exhausted. I can't take much more. Just... Let's see, we're going into Tuesday, probably be the last day of nice weather before things get rainy, as things do around here in November. They'll be okay. Thanks for sharing my day with me.